a huge step in terms of their big picture standing. The support here is colourful, cacophonous, a veritable assault upon our senses. It is time for them to believe. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. The action has already started.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Marquinhos. Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe. And here's De Bruyne. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
That was travelling. Vieira. Forwards and with intent. And that's been intercepted. Mbappe. Pirlo. Ronaldinho. That is a brilliant interception. Maradona. And it's Son Heung-min. Bernardo Silva. Quarter of an hour played. So we're still where we started right now. Maradona. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's found him in space!
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of...
Bernardo Silva! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal, when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Pirlo. Mbappe. Brilliantly cut out. And the shot! It's in! Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
And it's Neymar. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. Oh, good read. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Bernardo Silva. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Batistuta. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Benfica finding their passes. Marquinhos. Well seen, saw that coming. And that interception was most necessary.
Son Heung-min, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And the counter is on. Played out to the right. De Bruyne. Oh, that's a fine interception. Son Heung-min. And it's Son Heung-min. Now the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It is a corner. And here's Roberto Carlos. And now they can spring out of defence. Could move up a gear here. Poor pass that, sloppy. Played out wide into space. Batistuta. Son Heung-min. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, good read. Mbappe. Pirlo. Might be danger here. And he's lost it. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Spread out to the left. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Leading one. Batistuta! It's a goal! Benfica are back in business.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Massive leap! In for the follow-up! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Batistuta with a predatory goal.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
There's the shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Maradona sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Now it's Neymar. Puyol gets across to intercept that. And it's Son Heung-min. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Batistuta, and that's been intercepted. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
And it's De Bruyne. Oh, he's bustling through here. Bernardo Silva. Maradona. And here's Xavi. That's tidy. Well seen, saw that coming. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And now the breakaway. And that's been intercepted. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. Roberto Carlos can get it clear.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Bernardo Silva gives his colleague a guilty look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Big chance! He has done it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substitutions taking place.
Benfica can make their change now with a break in play. This is quite a battle.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. Benfica showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
That's played into space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, what a ball! Haaland!
Benfica merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And that interception was most necessary.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Pirlo. And he's found the run. Now it's Mbappe. Now Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it!
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Has been indicated.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And that's it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.